This used to be a lake. Human civilization has been built on the back of earlier civilizations. This means the house you live in was literally built on top of someone's plot of land from hundreds or even thousands of years ago. When scientists decided to investigate the Euphrates River as it was drying out, they were shocked to find an entire lost city buried under this river, a city as ancient as time itself. Where is the Euphrates River located? What did the scientists find out? What ancient city was discovered? Join us in this exploration to see how scientists were astonished by what was found after the Euphrates River dried up. Over the years, the Euphrates River has become one of the most historically significant rivers in the world, playing a crucial role in the development of ancient civilizations and supporting the nations surrounding it. Together with the Tigris River, the Euphrates formed the heartland of ancient Mesopotamia, known as the land between the rivers. This region, situated in modern-day Iraq and parts of Syria and Turkey, was the birthplace of some of the earliest known civilizations, including the Sumerians, Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians. The presence of the Euphrates also helped create fertile plains ideal for agriculture, as the river's annual flooding deposited nutrient-rich silt, allowing for the cultivation of wheat, barley, and dates. Ancient Mesopotamians developed sophisticated irrigation systems to harness the river's waters for farming, which led to urban growth and the formation of complex societies. The Euphrates was home to the Sumerians, who made significant contributions to human civilization, including the invention of cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems, around 3500 BCE. Additionally, the Euphrates served as a strategic boundary and essential waterway for various empires. Empires such as the Akkadian, Babylonian, Assyrian, Persian, and later the Kushan and Roman empires used the river for transportation, irrigation, and defense. The river's significance persists in modern times, even if it no longer fosters conquest or new civilizations. The Euphrates remains crucial for agriculture, hydroelectric power, and irrigation in countries like Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, which rely on it for survival, economic stability, and livelihoods. As a vital water source for drinking, domestic use, and agriculture, the Euphrates and its tributaries provide critical irrigation for the region, sustaining communities and supporting health and well-being. The river's flow also enables hydroelectric power generation, as dams and plants along the river harness its waters for electricity production, thus supporting regional energy supplies and economic development. Managing and sustainably using the Euphrates River's water resources are essential for the well-being and stability of the nations that depend on it. Unfortunately, the ongoing reduction in water levels has raised alarm, threatening livelihoods. The construction of dams in Turkey and Syria has dramatically affected the river's flow, leading to its gradual drying. This extensive infrastructure development along the river basin has altered natural flow patterns, impacting water availability downstream, ecosystems, and human livelihoods. In Turkey, dam construction on the Euphrates and its tributaries, such as the Ataturk Dam on the river's upstream reaches, has significantly decreased downstream water flow. These dams, built for hydroelectric power, irrigation, and water storage, regulate the river's flow and reduce the water volume reaching downstream areas in Syria and Iraq. In Syria, several dams along the Euphrates and its tributaries, including the Tishrin Dam built in the mid-1990s and the Tabqa Dam, also impact the river's flow. The combined effect of these dams has been immense, leading to reduced water flow, affecting downstream ecosystems and causing water shortages for farming, which impacts crop yields and local livelihoods. The reduced water flow has also sparked tensions among downstream countries, particularly Syria and Iraq, over water scarcity and allocation. In addition to dam construction, climate change is a major factor behind the drying of the Euphrates River. Changing climate patterns, such as reduced rainfall and higher temperatures, have altered the region's water cycle. The Euphrates River basin, which spans Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, has experienced a decline in rainfall, resulting in decreased water inflow into the river. Rising temperatures increase evaporation rates, accelerating the river's depletion and further impacting the water cycle. This imbalance reduces water availability downstream, threatening water access for agriculture and communities. Poor irrigation practices, including inefficient water management and excessive agricultural water use, have contributed to the Euphrates' diminishing flow. Agriculture consumes a substantial portion of the region's water, and outdated techniques, like flood irrigation, lead to significant water loss through evaporation and runoff. Increased demand for water for agriculture, coupled with inefficient irrigation, has strained the river's resources. Farmers in the Euphrates River basin often over-extract water for crops, leading to unsustainable practices that deplete the river's flow and contribute to its drying. However, the drying of the Euphrates River has led to astonishing discoveries. The reduction in water levels and drought in Iraq prompted authorities to drain part of the Mosul Dam reservoir in Kurdistan to save crops, but the decision revealed much more than crops. An ancient city emerged from the drained area, and a team of archaeologists discovered a 3,400-year-old city near the Tigris River. With limited time to examine the site before waters returned, archaeologists managed to map what they believe was a major city in the Mitanni Empire, built 3,400 years ago. Locals knew of the city's existence when the dam was constructed in the 1980s, but the buildings and artifacts that survived an earthquake around 1,300 BCE had never been fully investigated. The city briefly surfaced during a drought in 2018, revealing a lost palace with 22-foot-high walls, some 6 feet thick, and remains of vibrant wall paintings. Archaeologists, though unable to fully map the city before the waters returned, assembled a research team when drought struck again to document the site. Funded by the University of Tübingen and the University of Freiburg, the team's mapping efforts have provided a clearer picture of this ancient city. Among the discoveries were an industrial complex, a fortified wall with towers, and a multi-story storage building. Ivana Polgis, an assistant professor of archaeology at the University of Freiburg, noted the importance of the massive storage building, likely used to store goods from across the region. The site was revealed to be the ancient city of Zakiku, a significant hub in the Mitanni Empire, which lasted from around 1,500 to 1,300 BCE. The Mitanni Empire, one of several Indo-Iranian founded kingdoms in Mesopotamia and Syria, extended over 600 miles from the Zagros Mountains to the Mediterranean Sea. The Mitanni people, whose origins remain uncertain, likely migrated from northern regions, establishing themselves near the Euphrates River. Over time, they expanded their territory, becoming a dominant force, although their diverse ethnic and cultural base makes their origins difficult to trace. Influenced by Indo-Aryan elements, the Mitanni spoke a language of the Hurro-Urartian family. While the ruling elite adopted Hurrian culture, they blended cultural aspects from neighboring civilizations. Known for military prowess and diplomacy, the Mitanni Empire established alliances through marriages, often linking royal families with those of nearby kingdoms like Egypt and Babylon. These alliances were crucial for maintaining stability and extending influence in the region. The Mitanni Empire controlled important trade routes connecting Mesopotamia, Anatolia, and the Levant. They engaged in extensive trade of goods such as horses, textiles, metals, and other commodities, contributing to their economic prosperity and wealth. However, as it grew, the Mitanni Empire faced various challenges, including conflicts with neighboring powers like the Hittites and the Assyrians. Additionally, internal struggles and invasions by other groups contributed to the eventual decline of the Mitanni civilization by the 13th century BCE, when it fell to the Hittite Empire, only for the Assyrians to soon take over the area. However, this discovery of an ancient city under the old river isn't the first time drought and a receding water level would reveal archaeological wonders. The 4,000 to 7,000-year-old megalithic monument known as the Dolmen of Guadalperol emerged in 2019, when drought exposed a Spanish reservoir that had covered the stones for about 60 years. Apart from the discovery of the ancient city of Zaku, archaeologists once discovered Dur-Sharrukin buried under the Euphrates River. According to archaeologists, Dur-Sharrukin was the magnificent capital city of the Assyrian king Sargon II, buried for centuries under the river. Dur-Sharrukin was founded by Sargon I in 707 BCE as a testament to Assyrian power and grandeur. Sargon I was known for his ruthless military campaigns and ambitious building projects. With massive walls encasing an area of 1,500 acres, the city walls stretched for 8 miles, punctuated by monumental gates adorned with intricate reliefs. At the center of the city lay Sargon's palace, covering about 25 acres and featuring courtyards, administrative chambers, and throne rooms decorated with sculpted scenes of his conquests. The city also had temples and ziggurats dedicated to the Assyrian gods Assur and Ishtar. These religious structures rose proudly within the city walls, showcasing Assyrian religious practices.